Hello, and welcome back to Minotaur Hotel. We're still enjoying our lovely new poolside bar, I guess. I don't know. I don't use those, and when I do always just order juice or like or a Sprite. It is okay. With another crackle and a sloppy wink, the Griffin saunters off back to his table.
Oh, Luke, what are we to do? What are we going to do with you?
Other than that small incident, the bar is declared a rousing success by every member of our staff. Having had your fill of fun for the day, all of you spent the remainder of the afternoon finishing up your work.
Oh, yeah, before we return to our tasks, should I change back into my old clothes?
Yeah, that's reasonable.
As you wish.
Okay, we will. Your team is lucky and found 16! Yeah! Look, more material. It's going to be good. It's going to be the goodest of times. I wonder how much this will be altered. Okay. Kid, I used to hate when you called me that. By God, I'm gonna make you stop saying it. You'll see just how much of an adult I am. I don't know whether or not I'll miss it when you do stop. Okay. You flinched, then settled down when I put my hand on your shoulder. It told me all I needed to know. Sometimes I'd say in my head, it's real rich thinking you're so much more adult than me, looking at all this. But it hurt my heart that I even thought it. You don't deserve anyone thinking like that about you. I don't know. He is a Bloodborne player. I'm trying, Pedro. God, please, let me help you. I put a hand on your knee.
No, stop! I'm helping you back. I'm helping you back, 'cause I want to, even if I don't need to. It's what folks who are close to do, right?
So much for being a responsible adult. Okay. Even slumped like a rag doll, you still looked as tense as a spring. Maybe I couldn't do what a head shrink can, but I can do what friends do, I think. For a bird, you were heavy, but maybe it was just all of the dark shit in your head making it hard to hug you. I squeezed you as hard as I damn well could. It squeezed a whimper out of you, and you clung on. I was kind of glad I couldn't see you cry, or else I'd start welling up too. I lightened the hug to rub you back. Okay. Careful not to rustle your feathers too much.
It's okay. You're okay.
No. You shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't be. Your joints crack as I hug you closer, and then you breathe your breath, puffed out the croak of your neck. I was already preparing myself for you to push me away, but your arms stayed wrapped around me, and your fingers dug into my back. God, please, if I can ever be good for something, let me help him as much as he helped me. Show me what I have to say and do.
You're a freaking idiot if you think you're taking advantage of me. You're not forcing anything. I want to be here with you.
You shouldn't.
Well, fuck you. I'm gonna... 'cause I love you, bird brain.
You pressed the side of your beak against my neck. You didn't let go. You even squeezed my love handles as I leaned back to lay down. Oh, Lord knows I wasn't gonna let go of you for anything until you got some sense back in you, and you didn't let go. You made some idle whimpers and chirps and coos when you leaned onto my chest and tummy. You'd probably punch me if I told you it was cute, but it was. Still, you didn't let go. There was a delay, but you eventually stopped squirming, or tensing up, or near sobbing. Just your hands on my sides. Your cheek against my chest, my arms around your waist, my chin on your head. You didn't let go. Don't worry, Pedro. I won't either. I guess that's a little cute. Yeah. Okay. What was chapter 17? I assume there's not going to be a lot of... Oh. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, for the gods of this realm, for all that is heard, right? You obtain. This realm's mission, for all that is holy. What is he asking of me? This stage will be set for destruction. Release him from this room. You're crazy. Maybe? Okay. We'll do that. And we'll... Who has, like... that's probably fine. We'll do that, I think. Confirm. Oh, wait. We want to customize our Asterion. Wait a minute. I actually really like this. I think that's cute. So we will use that. Oh, we just get both? Oh, lit. Okay. You know, with this, he has the primary colors. That's pretty good because of the yellow gold on that. It's kind of good. So I think we'll do that. We'll confirm. Okay. Your exploration team has come with a rusty knife. An old knife? Let's see. You give it a brief inspection. Its shape is simple and ordinary, and it is covered in rust and dirt. Any reason why this in particular caught your attention? Well, it doesn't matter. I guess I can ask Asterion later. Good job, team. You climbed up the grand staircase 2 steps at a time, with complete disregard for your own safety while carrying a sharp object in your hand. You twirl the antique between your fingers, attempting to do little tricks to entertain yourself, and almost drop it down the flight of stairs. When you reach your quarters, you and Asterion... Oh wait, you find Asterion waiting for you. He greets you with a smile as you sit on the couch to catch your breath. Your breath? After making the long climb.
Good evening, Anon. How did the exploration team go?
You greet the Minotaur in return and invite him to sit down on the couch with you. Business as usual, I guess. Although Robert did mention he found this out in the valley. He figured it was worth keeping. Mind taking a look? You give the object to Asterion, who begins to carefully examine it. Asterion stares long and hard at the knife, as though trying to dig through centuries of long-forgotten memories.
I'm afraid I have no recollection of this. I am sorry, Anon. It's not entirely surprising, though. The hotel has hosted innumerous guests over the ages. It is possible that this belongs to one of them. Or it could just be a utensil summoned by a previous master, which was perhaps discarded or lost and found. It's way to the valley.
Well, it makes sense. I can't expect you to keep track of everything I've summoned in my short tenure of Master of the Labyrinth, let alone every master that came before. Alright then, I'll ask the boys to stop bringing trash from the valley.
Please don't. It's very possible that it is just trash, but if there's a chance that, by sifting through the team's findings, I might find something recognizable, well, it would be time well spent.
Okay, you stand up from the couch and open the window overlooking the valley. Should I return it to its proper place then? Perhaps another master will find it in the future. Wouldn't it be funny if you had the same conversation all over again? Maybe if you do, you'll remember this moment.
I'd rather not think of a time where you're gone.
Really? Master Anon you're gonna miss? I see, Asterion, I see.
But if it helps me to remember you, and the days spent in your company, it will be a blessing like no other.
Asterion holds his hand out towards you. You give him the knife. The Minotaur hums a familiar tune. When the lights are done flickering, all the rust, dirt, and age are gone from the knife. In their place, an inscription in Asterion's Cretan alphabet is carved onto it. Before the hotel's magic can rearrange the letters for you to read what Asterion has inscribed, he lifts it over his shoulders and hurls it out the window. Now, let's hope it lands somewhere you guys won't immediately find it. You share a brief laugh, then the two of you settle together on the couch to rest for a while, exhausted but satisfied with a long day of good work. Another day of good work has come to an end. So mount the stairs. So mount the staircase. That's what that says. Hum the song and return to your...
A penny for your thoughts, Anon.
The topic has been broached, and so there's no reason to delay any further. I wanted to talk to you about an important subject. Now don't worry, it's not anything bad. In fact, I'd go so far as to say it might be nothing short of extraordinary. But it's also important and delicate, so I'd like your full attention and honesty. Okay. Asterion is unavailable. Well, fine then. We'll just click and proceed with the day. I'll prove it. I trust you. I'm sure whatever you designed is great, so consider it approved.
Good. It is simpler that way.
What do you mean?
Well, if I had been told that owning a business requires invitation and a can-do attitude. Plus, I have also read that it is better to ask for forgiveness than permission, so...
So I think this is just wrong in the modern day. Like, being a little... My personal opinion, I actually think it is better to ask permission than forgiveness nowadays. We've done this mentality of forgiveness over permission for so long that I found in my personal life, if I just say I'm going to do something, most people will let me do it because of honesty. I've gotten away with so much in my life with that. Anyway. Not murder yet. Not yet. We'll get there, guys. We'll get there. Asterion, for the love of all that's holy, what did you do? Asterion supports his chin with both hands.
Why don't we take a walk outside, my lord?
Oh, what did I say before? It's sort of blunt, no-nonsense kind of architecture always struck me as particularly masculine. I approve.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that you like it.
We've already done the gym. Did we do this yet? Well, this is, we can get, like, the workout gear for Asterion, right? With a certain dragon's endless parade of addicting sauces and scrumptious dishes and though all of them were too polite to say anything directly. The expectation was clear. The hotel needs a modern gym, suited for man and mythical alike. All that remains was taking the time to design and implement the facility. Collecting the gym was more laborious than expected. You assumed it would have come down to instructing the labyrinth to create or clear a room big enough to hold all the equipment, and then generate enough properly shaped iron objects. Several problems arose, however. Catering to the strength of some guests proved difficult, and then, of course, there was the electronics required for the instruments, like the treadmills. Thankfully, Kota and Luke figured out the solution to having the hotel replicate some schematics found on the internet. Some of the components require precious metals, and the labyrinth couldn't generate, which the labyrinth could generate. But it was possible to use material like copper instead of gold or silver. That could come in handy for future projects. Yeah, it won't let me skip this, but I know that I've done this before, right? You take it upon yourself to give your partner a tour of the facilities before they're made available to the guests, and of course, to get a workout in yourself for the intervening time. You recall that Asterion had mentioned exercise as a hobby, and so he's more than happy to join in when you invite him along. Though you doubt that the ancient world could have even begun to imagine the strides mankind would one day make in the purpose of fitness. A part of you hopes Asterion will be able to make full use of what a modern gym has to offer. Endearing as wide-eyed the moment. Wonderment may be in the moment. You fully intend to treat the session as a special run akin to the soft opening of the hotel in the weeks prior, with plenty of room for feedback and improvement. We've done this before. Because then we get the t-shirt the tank top for him, right? Yeah, this isn't the original playthrough. But okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so it's that. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm gonna just speed through this. Just, you know. We've already read this before, it's all good. Okay. Do you believe a soul would recognize its other half? Yes. Okay. Yeah, we'll continue this, right? Oh, wait a minute. He's still wearing this thing. Whoops. Okay. Well, he'll just be in this for a bit, okay? He still has the primary colors, right? He's got the blue, the yellow, the red. We're good. We're good. As you write up and organize the rest of the staff's activities for the day, Asterion checks his inbox.
Anon, will we be particularly busy for the rest of the day?
Unless something else comes up. Nah. We'll be free until I check out on the teams later. Why?
Oh, I see. A few days ago, one of the researchers asked me if we had time to arrange a call. He states that his availability is today after 5 p.m. in his time zone. Would it be acceptable to tell him we shall be available as well any time in the next, say, 8 hours?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Sounds like a plan.
By the way, how do these calls work?
It's similar to a regular phone call. You open the service and send a request to the person at the other end. They get a notification, and if they accept, then you're both connected. Hell, we can give it a shot right now if you want.
Yes, we could try that so I know what to expect.
You open your phone, look for Asterion's contact, and send him a request.
What do I do?
Unlock your phone and accept the call. It should show you how to accept right on the screen as well. Asterion fiddles with his phone for a second, but manages to accept your call. You scoot over to his side. See, if you tap here, you can put it on a speakerphone, and you won't need to bring the phone to your ear to talk.
Oh, convenient.
And if you tap here, you can activate the camera so we can see each other. We won't be using that when talking with the researchers, of course, but it'll be useful for you to know. You hang up. So, let him know we'll be available. Meanwhile, we can go over what we've written and polish it up a little. You arrange a call with the researcher at 3 p.m. and spend most of the morning with Asterion. He's getting faster at typing, and can handle editing his own section of the document at a decent pace with occasional help. An hour past noon, you head down to the lounge to get lunch with Asterion, while Asterion stays in his office. He insists he doesn't want to lose his train of thought. Nono arrives shortly, eager to take your orders. You're about to make your request when your phone begins to buzz. It's Asterion. He wants to start a voice call. Okay. On the other end, you can see Asterion holding his phone in full view of a big smile across his face. It seems he has figured out how to make a video call. However, when he starts talking, you can barely hear what he's saying. Thankfully, the hotel is able to translate his greeting. Hey, Asterion, you need to put it on speakerphone. So you see Asterion's large fingertip get closer to the screen and tap several times. Suddenly, the voice on the other end cuts off. No, not that one. You just muted yourself. Nono tugs on your shirt and looking at the screen. You move the phone, both to pull him into frame and so he can see Asterion, who has given up on the endeavor. The Minotaur seems content with looking at the screen, bearing a sheepish smile. Nono and you wave to him, and he waves back to you two. You tell him that you'll be right back up, and end the call. After lunch, you get in some more practice with the Minotaur, trying to help him remember what each of the little symbols on the buttons mean. The researcher calls at 3 p.m. sharp. Despite Asterion having to request frequent pauses to think about how to respond or to consult with you on how to reply, the researcher seems overall pleased with the conversation. It's impossible to tell if you were successful in selling your story to them, but everything moves along smoothly. Let's check in on the R&D team. Your current team can complete a project. Do you want to Okay, let's Okay, I think I'll actually just end the part right here. So I will see you around, everyone.